Hi, today we're going to make our cream cheese icing for your pumpkin roll. It's going to be delicious. So you're going to need a mixer, and so hopefully you have a hand mixer at home. If you don't have a hand mixer at home, then you'll be able to just mix this by using a fork. You just want to make sure everything gets mixed together real well. It'll be a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure that you can do it. Okay, and so you're going to need your bag that has your butter and your cream cheese in it. You're going to need your bag that has your powdered sugar in it, so you should have 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then you're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla. You're going to go ahead, I would make sure that your butter is a little bit not liquid, but room temperature. So if it hasn't been sitting out, put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, but not too long because you don't want it to melt. So we want to make sure that it still looks solid, so you can see that that still looks like a stick of butter. We're going to go ahead and, if you are in school and you're going to be using these mixers, it's important to realize that there's a spot for each of these. And so if you look at our hand mixer, we have this one here that looks like kind of a T, and then this one that's straight. And then if you look at your mixer, you can see, and I know you can't see it here, but there are like little directions. There's like little, it's like a little puzzle piece, and it tells you exactly which one goes and where. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that we put that in properly. And then your first step is you have your butter and your cream cheese in there. I usually take my beaters and kind of mush it up a little bit, and then we're going to be creaming that butter and cream cheese. So creaming it means that you're going to mix it on like a low speed, medium to low speed, and you're going to mix that just until you can't see the difference between your butter and your cream cheese. So creaming it is mixing it. It's going to add some air into this, and it's going to be real nice, light, and fluffy. So again, we're going to mix it so that you can't see the difference between your butter and your cream cheese, and it should become nice and light and fluffy. So let me just give this a second. So here we go. So if you look, this is creamed butter and sugar, or butter and cream cheese. And so we often will cream things in here. So you want to make sure that it's mixed so well that we can't tell the difference. I wouldn't be able to pick any of that cream cheese out if I wanted to. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my vanilla. So I'm going to pour my vanilla in. I'm going to take a second, just mix that up. Okay. And then I'm going to take my powdered sugar. Now with your powdered sugar, it's going to be important that you add your powdered sugar kind of slowly, because if you dump this whole cup in right away, then what's going to happen is the powdered sugar is going to kind of fly all over your kitchen, and your mom is not going to be happy because you're going to have a big, huge mess. So I usually do about half of it, and I'm going to mix that in. There we go. You can see I'm mixing this in. There we go. And then once all that's mixed in, then I can go ahead and I can add the rest of my powdered sugar. And once the rest of my powdered sugar is added in, again, I'm going to go ahead and just mix that. So you might need some type of rubber scraper. Okay, so I'm going to grab a rubber scraper, spatula. You can take that spatula or that rubber scraper, go around the sides of your bowl, make sure everything's mixed in real well. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix it just a little bit more. Go. Now this is totally mixed and this is ready to go. So this is going to be the icing that you're going to use, that's going to go inside your pumpkin roll. So you want to take this now and you can go ahead and scoop this right back into your bag or into a smaller bowl. Okay, because you won't be able to use this until you have your pumpkin roll ready. What I want you to do is the day that you make your pumpkin roll, when you put your pumpkin roll in the oven, I want you to take this out of the refrigerator, because it's going to be easier to work with if it's room temperature. If you try and work with it when it's cold, it's going to be hard for you to smooth it onto your pumpkin roll. Okay? Thanks. Have a wonderful afternoon.